Happy 2022. I cannot believe it's already here. I wanted to take a minute to give you a recap of the market in 2021 and give you a little bit of a forecast of what I'm thinking will happen in 2022. 21 was an awesome year, but it was also a very challenging year. And what I mean is that it was challenging for people that were trying to enter the market because of the lack of inventory. And it was challenging for a lot of the real estate community for that reason. And you've probably heard it that we've had an inventory issue for quite some time. And I just want to touch on that real quick. That's not because we saw a lack of people actually listing. In fact, the amount of listings that our office took last year compared to 2020 and 2019 was on par, if not at the same level as it was in years past. So people continued to list their properties, but what was different is the demand was so high. So these properties that would typically stay on the market for 3 months, maybe even 6 months, were being absorbed in a matter of days, if not weeks, depending on the situation. So that's where there's been an inventory shortage because demand has just skyrocketed. Florida continues to be a destination where people want to move to retire, but now with COVID, people are actually able to come down here pre-retirement and enjoy that lifestyle. So we're getting a new type of buyer that's entering the market. And then we're also seeing that there are people that are transitioning from maybe they're wanting to go from a home into a condo or upsize, whatever that might look like. There is a major influx of people coming here. Now, I think that's going to continue. And the reason I say that is because I'm getting calls daily from people who are looking to move from these high tax states, even from Canada, who are wanting to get out of those areas and come down and make Sarasota, if not Florida in general, the place where they want to live. So that's probably going to continue in 2022. So if we're not seeing a huge influx of supply, which I don't see how we would, we're not getting more people to list their properties and they're not able to build things quick enough, that's automatically going to mean that lack of supply, high demand is going to mean increase in prices naturally. So you might read that Zillow is forecasting an 18% increase nationwide in prices, whereas CoreLogic is only saying 3%. So there's a big difference there. I personally think that Sarasota and Manatee counties are going to continue to see a price appreciation. And we're going to really start to see that even more so in the downtown area, waterfront, and on the Keys, because those are the areas that people are primarily looking to move to when they're transitioning from these other areas of the country. Lakewood Ranch is another example where it's continuing to see an influx of buyers. So my primary market area, as you know, is downtown Sarasota and the surrounding Keys. So those are the buyers that I'm typically working with. And they want to move there specifically because of the culture, the amenities, the beach access, and to be close to the waterfront. So areas surrounding that, Southgate, Southside School District area, like west of Trail, those are continuing to be hot neighborhoods. You're going to see properties that come on the market and then go off the market with multiple offers in a matter of days. We saw that last year. We're seeing that in the first couple days of the year, and I expect that we're going to see that later in this year as well. So where are these people actually coming from? Well, we have a lot of clients that are coming from New York, New Jersey, Boston, Chicago. Those have been our feeder markets for a while. They're going to continue to be. We're seeing a lot of people coming out of California to establish residency here. Some of them are moving here permanently. Others are looking to invest in this market because they see the long-term gain. And I'm actually seeing a lot of people now considering Sarasota again from Canada. And that kind of stopped during COVID because they weren't able to travel here. And the clients that I've been working with are specifically frustrated with the lockdowns that are happening in Canada. And so they decided, hey, you know what, let's set up shop here. So that's a little bit of a new type of buyer that we haven't seen in some time. The luxury market last year was on fire. We saw an over 400% increase in the level of activity, and prices really have skyrocketed for waterfront luxury property. There is not very much inventory available right now, and I don't see that inventory really increasing because they're not building more waterfront property. So I think that's going to still stay in high demand, and prices are going to continue to go up in that market specifically. So my intentions for 2022 is just to keep on grinding and to continue to work with clients that are looking to move to the area or are looking to sell their property. It's going to take patience if you're looking to move to the area. You probably experienced that last year, and it's going to require that moving forward. If you're looking to sell your home, it's a little bit of a different story. You are in the driver's seat, but there are ways to really capitalize on the market. So this is going to be a great year for us all. I really feel that way, and we are here to be of service in anything that we can do, so please lean on us anytime. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you have questions about the market, specifically as it relates to your situation or your property, please be sure to reach out to me anytime. Thanks so much for tuning in.